studio where there's multiple people helping make it happen requires a lot of communication, and there's quite a few tools that we rely on as a group to make it happen. One of my favorite tools is Asana, and it's a free app, and it's a list-making app, and you can make lists and share them with other people. Other people can check things off, and then they can add things, and so there's this great back and forth. And I don't have to say, did you do that thing? I can just see if it got checked off, and vice versa, and we can pass chores back and forth to each other. Other sharing of information tools that we use to keep everything going is Google Drive. It's huge. We have all these files on there with anything from manuals to fixing wheels to how to apply to be in the farmer's market to artist statement and bio information and promotion information for the studio, so anybody can share it at any time via any way that they want. It's just like a stream of information that anybody can access. We have several Google Calendars, so there's a class Google Calendar, so anybody who's taking a class can see when the first firing is, the last firing, if there's any events where the studio is closed. The assistants have a Google Calendar, and they can see when kilns need to be loaded, or when they're teaching, or when they're working. And I have a Google Calendar, and it shows when show deadlines are, and workshops, or anything else that's happening. And essentially with those, you can click different calendars off and on. So if you don't want to see all the crazy, you can just see one calendar at a time, or you can see all of them. Studio handbook. The studio has so many different things going on that none of us can actually keep track of them all. And so, for instance, just different ways to do things that make it easier. Anything from mixing a glaze to getting into the Google Drive account, like passwords, that kind of thing. The contracts are kept in the studio handbook. The studio handbook is all the things that help it work in one place, so that if you can't remember or you just don't want to think about it, you can go look it up whenever you want. The studio handbook is an actual printed thing, and it's on the Google Drive.